and are both in position with a shot at getting to the major. I was going to say they're both within a shot of the major, and then I realized it didn't make any sense. But he gets back in. They know his ascent will come from over towards Brown Stairs. Pambazoo, the very first kill. Neither team gains anything in that engagement. Now it's Fultz to control the SMG-12. Can do so before being slayed by Eclipse. Answered back. And he won't find either of the two remaining players from Spacestation, giving SSG the round. A lot still on Repel. NJR the first kill, but just like that, all of a sudden everybody is involved in action. Half of the server dies in the span of 2 hold. The Pot and Cold has it, a punch hole through the wall. Skies is a bit too late. Diffuser will need to be retrieved in the final 3 seconds, or the kill on Nabosco to be found, but he gets it, and now it's him versus NJR as the clock ticks away, and the Oryx will be able to reposition quite well, and Yeti actually misses out on it. He can see through the smoke, and down goes Canadian. He gets both. Eclipse the target, but there'll be a cross, and Pambazoo needs to pick his targets appropriately. Can't do it. Yeti the final
kill. It might be Canadian downstairs with the Jackal, perhaps. Canadian comes out on top. Nice shot.
This guy's making some noise in the process. Pambazoo, the lead point of the spear. Down goes NJR, though, to Fultz. Pambazoo unable to secure. There it is onto Yeti. Or will he have another opportunity to do that? He's creeping up. He sees it, gets him. Immediately the pivot, gets both, and hot. First operator to lose.
It is. Now, if you get an opening kill like this one right there, you can hack the phone of the DarkZero because it's the one operator they really, really needed alive.
Oh, more damage being done. Pambazoo somehow gets 2. That's enough time to get an entire diffuser down within the window all the same. Bosco, the last man standing from Space Station. DZ's first round is between him and the rest of the team. Shot, one tap from Skies to take out Hot and Cold. Bosco with another kill on this. All Bosco needs to do is wait out the final 4 seconds. Or kill Skies in the process. Bosco heads down. Ideal for him, and he'll have to go hunting, but Skies clutches it out and gives DZ their Hot and Cold watching. Oversight, diffuser goes down, and as Canadian or Eclipse tries to peek out, Hot and Cold easily deals with that one. Pambazoo unmoved, and there's Canadian from above. 4 kills. Everybody had been cut short.
I like this from Fultz. He reached his position perfectly. It's a free kill for him. Didn't really just wait around.
Still a 3v5. 1 minute to go. Oh, Pambazoo the retake from above, but slaughtered from that sky. Good coverage from above. Yeti's been downed and will be finished off. They know where he is, and now it's NJR to be punished from the other side of the map. The target for Space Station will be just across. They've got Canadian in the spot where they want him. Fultz, though, doesn't expect the follow-up of NJR. Drop in piano and very vulnerable from a play over from Fireplace. Bosco wasn't ready for NJR. That leaves Hot damage from the same spot. Punishes NJR. Expecting the follow-up. There's just too many players from DZ there. Skies gets told, but we can hear it, so we have the goods. There's a peek through the open doorway. Would like to hear the quiet now on the Western Front.
Yeah, but aggression goes out, and Pamba in the corner finds both members. Huge double kill for him.
Goodness gracious, the defender's having an absolute blast at the moment, and now it's Yeti to fall too. Hot and taken out by Skies, and it's a flawless round for DZ.
Ties things up 5-5. Hold an aggressive line or play for a retake because right now they're just storming in. And they storm into their death. So much damage by almost kills him. Both Canadian and Eclipse are a shot away, but they're just trickling in, and DZ, who makes an awful lot of noise and gives himself away with a tiny bit of time. Pambazoo will move DarkZero to match the Candelas. Wait for the sound. In he is, and Skies is ready for it. DZ not allowing Space Station any entry. Falls flat on its face. 1.5 minutes to go now. And they'll go hunting. Bosco just in the midst of the bomb site. So Bosco in the midst of the bomb site will have to get that diffuser down. He loses 1, but now it's all on Eclipse and NJR. SSG finds 2. Rampy to cover in the midst of the smoke. He's taken out. NJR with 1. Bosco off of the plant. And he does some serious damage. They call him Boss Goat. The clutch minister is NJR with very limited intel. And he peeks, and NJR wins it. And has plenty of time. Bosco decides to take the engagement, but it's DZ who comes out on top, and they were trailing most of the match.
Yeah, that first defensive half looked really good for Space Station, you know, and something that Mint talked about in that interview, talking about those opening picks.
DarkZero waiting to chat with us. It's their coach, Mint. See what I did there? But anyway, congrats. Congrats on the win today. I know. Well, you never know. That's the thing. Congrats on the win today. Tell us a little bit about what's it been like incorporating Skies into the roster on kind of such short notice. I know you had a little bit of practice in there, but it was still pretty quick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think we had 2 weeks practice, and a lot of people have canceled on us. So we're running pretty dry, and luckily Alex obviously he's been part of the system, so it's been easy kind of getting him in. And yeah, I mean, he's a full professional, but at the same time, we're also just, kind of having fun, and I think that's kind of helping us right now.
With Skies on the team, especially, of course, against his former team, SSG, was there anything that he was able to bring to the table that like was able to help you guys kind of maybe read into your opponents a little bit better? Was that something that affected you guys at all? Did he bring any inside info?
Yeah, there was a little inside info, little things that they were still doing that we were able to kind of get, him, and also shout out to Forceful. Prep was excellent this week. The two of them kind of nailed it. We were able to kind of figure out, what map. We kind of knew we were going to Cafe pretty early on, and we were able to dissect it a little bit. And if it wasn't for the slow start, I think we were pretty dominant that whole map. And yeah, so Alex was obviously, huge for the prep for that.
With Cafe being like a map you guys were ready for, was there anything specific that you guys had planned for SSG, or was it kind of just like we're going to play our game, get Skies into our system? And like I know you guys have your strats and whatnot, but
right.
Was there anything specific that changed for SSG prep as you guys were on a pretty familiar map?
Yeah, not so much like strategy-wise, more tempo-wise, I think. They're kind of like us. They're a little bit of a slower-paced team, and we knew that we didn't have to kind of give them any picks. And if we give them man advantage, they're kind of going to surround us on a map like Cafe. So a lot of our things, we had Troy on Jaeger, we played Wamai, we played back a lot, and that was obviously really working for us on defense. So just a tempo switch against a team like them.
Talk to me about that comeback, because you're down 0-4. You've managed to get the entry kill on all 4 of those rounds to start off the game, still not managing to convert those into anything. What changed around round 5 where you were actually able to pull those last 2 rounds on the half back and eventually get the dub? What was the thing that for you thought that you needed to change behind the scenes?
I thought we just needed to get one of them, obviously, to get kind of rolling. We like you said, we were getting the opening pick, and we kept getting to like 3v2s, and we weren't able to close them out. And we kind of are a momentum team, and we just needed to close one of them out. Then the guys started kind of feeling it, and it was kind of wraps from there. Like once the guys were kind of feeling it, Alex was starting to shout. Troy was obviously getting into it, and yeah, just kind of some momentum.
Yeah, the momentum, the vibes definitely helping out a lot. Congrats on the hard-fought victory today. Good luck on your games tomorrow, and thanks for taking the time to chat with us.
Yeah, appreciate